Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Everybody doing okay? I hope so. You all hear that? It is pouring down here in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know where you're watching. As a matter of fact, I always wanted to ask you all this question. Where are you watching me from? Could you put down in the comments where you are located? I don't mean you don't tell your address, of course, or nothing like that, but where are you watching me from? I like to know, but I am here in St. Louis, Missouri, and it is approximately 6:11 p.m. I hope you all have been enjoying those box cakes, those box cake hacks rather. I recently put up a lemon box cake hack. Then I also put up a coconut box cake hack. The next box cakes I'm gonna do and I wrote them down, the dreamsicle orange box cake hack, the triple chocolate box cake hack, and what that basically is it's going to be a chocolate cake with chocolate chips with chocolate frosting, and that's going to be a good one too. So that's the triple chocolate box cake hack, and then the banana box cake hack. And then after I do those hacks, put those out, I'm gonna kind of take a little slow down on the cakes because I have some other things that's coming up on this channel, like my living room and my bedroom reveal makeover. I have those that's coming up really soon. And I also want you to know this: when I make those, I think I've said this in one video, in the video before, but somebody who's very happy about me making these box cake hacks are my grandchildren, because as soon as I finish making them, I call their mothers up, come get these cakes out of here, and they have been enjoying them. And I like it because they just eat them so fast. They get rid of them for me. So they have been enjoying these box cake hacks. What else I wanted to say? Oh, and also another thing that's coming up. I wish if I do have new growth, but boy, I wish it was thick enough now to where I could just cut. Y'all, I can't tell y'all how tired I am of this hair. And I know that probably sounds so strange to some people, like, I am so ready to cut this hair off of my head. And so that's another thing that I got coming up. I'm going to do the big chop. I know I'm going to be able to do it in April. Period. Even if it's just tiny, I'm doing it in April. So this is March, and so April I have my big chop coming up. But today I was talking to some friends of mine, and I was just venting, like we do sometimes. We have friends that we know we can vent to, and we know that it's a safe place to vent, a safe space to vent. Y'all excuse me, you all can tell by me slurring my speech that your girl is tired. But that was what I was talking to them about, y'all. I was talking about just being tired of being tired. And I know that's an old cliche now, we've heard that so many times, but I am tired of being tired. Can you relate to this? We wake up in the morning before we go to work, tired. We go to bed, tired. It's like we are just tired all of the time. And then, as I mentioned too before, on the weekends we try to recoup some of that energy or some of that. And when you feel like, oh, I'm feeling good now, it's time to start it all back over again. So it made me think of I told y'all before how I always think of songs because I love music. So often I can think of a song to relate to something that I'm thinking or saying. And this song that I'm thinking of now, I think it's Marvin Gaye. The lyrics is just when he said, "This ain't living. This ain't living." I think he was talking about. I think it was "Mercy, Mercy Me." This ain't living. This ain't. But anyway, that's what the song was. I mean, the lyrics was, "This ain't living," and sometimes we can feel like that. That's why I just mentioned in one of my videos lately that, are we just surviving? Or we just going through the motions of just get up, go to work, come home, eat, take a shower, go to bed, exhausted, get up in the morning, exhausted, go to work, and just keep doing it all over again. That's not living. And so the question you may ask then, at least what are we supposed to do? We all have to do it. But I guess I'm going to say, do we have to continue to just exist that way? And is it healthy to continue to just exist that way? Yeah, you say you have to be, like I mentioned before, you got to aspire, MUE, rent or mortgage, whatever you may have, food. You have those things, and guess what? It takes money. How do you get money? You work. I get that. But if your life, and I'm thinking, and I'm speaking out loud, I'm speaking to you, but I'm also talking to me. If your life just consists of this mundane existence, survival, you know what? Let me say this. When sometimes you hear people say, I'm a cancer survivor, or I survived some kind of horrible experience. You use that word survived and saying that you survived something you came out of something very, very horrible, you survived. Do I want to say I'm surviving life in the world? I want to do more than survive. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking against like somebody who has survived horrible things. That's what I applaud you. I applaud you because you made it. But I'm saying as far as life, you all talk to me in the comments. I'm talking about life in general, your everyday situation. Do you want to just be surviving? And people always say, or do you want to be thriving? And sound like again, old cliche or just trying to rhyme. I don't want to continue to just survive. I really want to feel life. I want to feel the joy of life. And of course, I have my children, my grandchildren. I enjoy them immensely when we get together. Yes, I have that too. But there's something more. And so many times, we may frown at people when they say, I want more, I want to go get. Say, but what's wrong with wanting more? Not being materialistic. I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about experiences, life's experiences, the joys in life that sometimes get choked out because we're tired from work. We don't have time because we're on this schedule that won't stop. You know what I mean? This schedule. That's why I like to talk to people when they have retired, and I like to ask them, newly retired people, so what is it like now that you retired? And boy, I love to hear them express, say, oh, it's so nice to not be on the clock or not be on a schedule to where you're like, oh, I want to go, but I can't because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. Or I want to do this, but I can't because it's getting late, so it's time for me to go to bed. Or get up in the morning, somebody say, can you go with me, girl, do this? And say, nah, I wish I could, but I got to be at work. Y'all get what I'm saying? Tell me, y'all, if you feel me, what I'm saying. Not just existing. Not just being in survival mode. Living, enjoying. And that's another reason why I came to the conclusion that I'm going to make this, like I said, this is out of my comfort zone. I've never done stuff like this on YouTube. my kids, they were so shocked because they were like, when we get together and we have little gatherings or whatever, and they may be taking picture or photo or video stuff. What's the number one thing I would say, Devin and Angel? Y'all better not put this on no social media. No, I'm not. I don't want to be on no social media. And I'm on YouTube. Why? Because I had to do something different. I got to change. And this gonna sound horrible, like cliche too. I got to change the trajectory of my life. It hasn't been going in the way, which that's everybody, you know. But the things that I can do to make things different for me, I want to do them. And one of the things is starting with this channel. This is not the only thing, but one of the things is starting with this channel. So, Village, for people who are not part of the Village, that is what I call my subscribers. If you are not part of the Village and you like my video, subscribe to my channel. And for my Village, watch my videos. Those views helps tremendously in me making this channel grow and get to a spot where it could actually be a source of income for me. You know, I'm transparent when I say that, because my first video I mentioned how there was two reasons that I started this YouTube channel, and I told you I had the red lipstick on and I had my red sweater. I said to get out of my comfort zone, do something that I have never done before, to shake things up in my life a little. That's one. But I also said to get another stream of income. And that's what I'm hoping too for this channel, because I got to do things differently. I have to do things differently. If you are in that spot, listen, and I have also told you that it's only a few more years before I'm 60 years old. I don't want to be in a predicament or a situation where you have to continue to work until you almost you don't have any more life in you, and then you can retire and get your Social Security. Now, is there something dishonorable or whatever in that? It's not, but I don't want that to be my story. I don't want to work like a dog all my life only to get into my almost 70s and say, okay, now I can get this little Social Security check, and then I don't even have no energy. I don't have no energy to live. You see what I mean? Like, you work all your life only to get to that point, and then you don't have the energy, or your health start deteriorating. Y'all get me? If this is my rant, hey, let this be my rant. But I just wanted to share that with you all today. I got it off my chest. I feel better because I got it off my chest. All right, you all. Have a good day and do it on purpose. I'm going to try to enjoy this rain in the bed. But I'll see you all next time. Again, have a good day. Do it on purpose. Bye, y'all.